Alright, I want to apologize in advance for the lack of videos I will be uploading due to the NBA playoffs, and also the fact that I just need a break from YouTube, or at least a few weeks off. I just really want to enjoy summer as well, because I haven't enjoyed it for quite a few years. So I just want to do things for myself and take care of myself during this break, and maybe even longer. So I just wanted to say thank you guys for everything we have accomplished so far, and I hope to continue that soon. Also, there isn't much news at all circulating the RE community, just little things that aren't really much of a big deal, but there will be 2 videos about Death Island and then there might be a break. Hopefully, because I don't want to get caught off guard again like, the Death Island trailer that dropped. There's no Separate Ways trailer or release date yet, so please just wait until I'm fully recovered from this break, Capcom, just please. But anyways guys, if you are new to this channel, feel free to leave a like and hit the subscribe button if you love Resident Evil, and now let's get into it. So it's that time for this channel. It's that time to just ramble and speculate a whole lot of nothing. But really though, I'm here to speculate and nothing else about 2 specific Resident Evil games, and we both know exactly which ones they are, just off the title of this video and everything else. So I want to get into the first one that I think would be a great game to hold us down before Resident Evil 9, and that's Revelations 3. We've gotten a lot of things in between RE6 and RE7, which were 2 CGI movies, with one of them coming out this July, which I'm pretty sure everyone knows that, and I said that for nothing at all. But with this movie, it has one important character that can be substantial to the next Revelations game, and that's Rebecca Chambers. A few years ago, or last year, there were many rumors about a Resident Evil Switch game that was starring Rebecca investigating a college or university. Those were picking up quite a bit, but they just fell flat and died out for a long time, and we haven't heard anything since. Enemies were going to be similar to the RE5 Maginis that have this rage effect on them, which is some interesting info about that. Now, why am I pointing this stuff out is because Rebecca is treated way differently in this movie compared to Vendetta. She was in that damsel in distress kind of phase in that movie, and looking at the trailer, it just feels like everything changed, also for Claire as well for Infinite Darkness. Side note, I know a lot of people are really questioning why Claire and Jill have their Infinite Darkness RE3 Remake models in a movie that takes place way further into the timeline compared to those other events. The only answer I can come up with is the fact that Capcom probably just reused assets they had before and just twitched them up a bit, so they're probably just lazy. I don't think these are the models we will get in future RE games for these 2. There is quite a bit of a gap in the RE timeline, which is 2017 in between 2021. 18, 19, and 20, I don't think there hasn't been anything going on, and I believe Revelations 3 can be a perfect game or event to put into that gap starring Rebecca, who I believe should get more of a spotlight, and I think Revelations is a perfect game for her. I made a personal wish list a few months ago saying I would pick 3 characters to be in Revelations 3. It would be Rebecca, Leon, and Ada. Rebecca has her own story that can cross paths with Leon's story. Leon and Rebecca in Rev 3 would be really nice to see, and it can work like RE2 with Leon and Claire, and also throw in Ada because it's practically a package deal. And also Leon and Rebecca have the chemistry with Vendetta and now Death Island, so it kinda does make sense in a way. As for Resident Evil 9, well, it's funny I used 2 characters in Death Island to star in Revelations 3, right? Guess what? I'm using the other 3 for RE9. Jill, Claire, and Chris. I think one thing Death Island could do really well if it's in this movie is give us a blueprint to how Blue Umbrella became a thing, since this is like 2 years before RE7. I would like to see something revolve around that just a tiny bit, just to give us a small teaser on how it was created. I don't know if it necessarily wasn't exactly in 2015, but we know for sure it was around in 2017 because, we clearly saw that. I truly believe RE9 should be the game that is focused on the BSAA using bioweapons. I've said that so many times in other videos I generally lost count on how many times I've actually said it. But having Jill and Chris there is something that should be a staple no matter what. And honestly, I wouldn't mind Claire in there as well if the enemy is Alex Wesker, who Claire Redfield dealt with in Revelations 2, and she's not necessarily quote-unquote dead yet. I feel like it would make total and complete sense if that was the case. Maybe give Barry's old ass a cameo in his retirement home. I mean, I don't know, it can work, I know that for sure. Throw in co-op maybe, add a DLC for Claire or Barry, whatever the case may be. I don't know, get the whole squad in there again, something like that, just like a Death Island. I mean, it's just fantasy booking at this point, but I think you guys know where I'm kind of coming from. So my next video is going to be an everything we know about video for Death Island, and I'm going to do my best to figure something out within next week to get that video out. So let me know in the comments if you believe this movie can possibly connect to future Resident Evil games. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, sub, and I appreciate you guys for watching, and thank you guys for doing so. I hope you guys have yourselves a good day, good night, and a good sleep, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, and much love.